completely transfer proof. Like, let me show you the face mask and blot my face with the face mask, and still no foundation. Welcome to my channel. I am finally getting around to doing a video with doing my makeup with, you know, something that we're having to wear all the time now. So I ran into this issue the other day where I freaking got lipstick on one of my new masks, and I was like, I need to do a video of like being mindful of your makeup with wearing a face mask all day, and a couple other things regarding, you know, like my hearing aids, glasses, all of that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. So like I showed you guys, this is my face mask. I've only worn it once. So what I noticed is, don't wear glasses because it's just gonna piss you off. If you can get contacts, go ahead and do it, because having glasses and then breathing, I know I'm doing overkill, but I mean, like, I can show you guys, like, this is gonna drive you insane all day. Even if you're just running to the grocery store, if you're just doing like your basic errands, put the contact on. You'll thank me later, because the fogging up of the glasses drives me absolutely insane, to the point where I would rather be blind than having my glasses fog up. I hate it. So we're gonna put some contact on. All right, moving to foundation. We are going to skip all of the like dewy, hydrating foundation, because that's just gonna transfer, or you can just heavily set it with powder and then it looks really weird. So for this, I'm just gonna skip the normal dewy foundation, and I have 3 foundations that I like. So the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Stay Naked Weightless Long Wear Liquid Foundation. This one's really good. The Fenty Pro Filter, and then the Bite Changemaker Foundation for something a little light coverage. Today I'm gonna be using Urban Decay because I feel like I don't use this one enough, but I'm gonna use a very light amount of this, focusing mostly on like the eye area, and then kind of like lightly covering my mouth area, which is kind of weird because I normally cover the majority of like my nose area, because that's where I have the most discoloration. But you have to think about where your mask is. So I'd rather have my forehead be looking flawless than my foundation transferring and lifting up all over the place around my face. So I'm gonna keep it kind of like high, and then carrying whatever is left down here. So you can see up here has a lot more coverage than down at the bottom. And you don't want to cake on your foundation. You just want it to be a nice, even, light layer. Don't want anything too crazy, because once we start layering, that's when it starts to transfer a little bit easier. And then I'm also going to use the Stay Naked concealer, and I'm only going to be using a teensy bit because the face mask goes like right to my cheeks, so I don't want to put, like I said, a lot of product on my face, especially where the face mask is, because that's how you're going to increase your chances of it transferring and rubbing off. And of course, you don't have to wear makeup, but I know some people are working and have to wear a face mask and want to look presentable, or if you have like have to go to the store and you'll want to put some makeup on, but you don't want it to look crazy. This is where we at. So now we're gonna get into some cream products. So I know I said you want to avoid the dewy, but with using cream layered over powder, it does have a longer lasting ability to it. So I'm gonna use the cream butter biscuit, and Fuego blush on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna go over it with a powder, because especially with people with oily skin, using cream and powder helps to get that long lasting effect on your skin. And you don't have to really layer this up at all, just kind of laying the base down. How has everyone's quarantine been going? As you guys know, I live in Texas, so Texas is a little strange right now because I feel like we got so into opening up that a lot of people are like, oh, the coronavirus is gone, we're opening up. Like, that's kind of was like everyone's mentality, because you know, it's so hard to have change that it's hard to adapt so quickly to change. So I mean, I've been pretty cautious because I have an underlining conditions, but yeah, it's been spiking here, so you know, it's been lovely. And then I'm also gonna use the Fenty Matchstick and Starstruck, and I'm not gonna highlight my nose or do anything to my nose because that's when things get kind of weird. That's where the face mask goes, so we're avoiding that area. Ooh, so now we're gonna get some powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a fantastic setting powder if you're really looking to lock something in. This powder is gonna be your best friend, and I'm gonna use it on a powder puff. I have been loving using a powder puff again lately. I feel like I just re-fell in love with using a powder puff. And plus, there's so many makeup releases coming up that it is making me so excited, but that is another reason to put a face mask on. If you're going into Sephora, you best be putting a face mask on. All right, now that I set my whole face with some powder, now I'm gonna go in with some powder bronzer and going over the cream to intensify it and to get that long wear that I was talking about. Because even if the powder transfers on your face, you still have that cream underneath. And same with like sweating. I know it's summer as well, so even if you sweat, it still has that cream underneath. And then I'm just gonna put a teensy little bit of bronzer like in my like nose crevice right there. And then I'm gonna use this Catrice X Iman blush palette. I got this in my Trend Mood box, but I'm gonna take a teensy little bit of this because as you guys watch my video, this is some pigmented freaking blush. All right, and then for highlighter, I have the Fenty Beauty Mean Money Hustler Baby highlighter. And I'm gonna use the Hustler Baby side. I know this highlighter is demolished. And I'm keeping it at my temples because like I said, that's where the face mask goes, on your cheeks. So you wanna be mindful. And then I'm not gonna put any highlighter on my nose, but I am gonna take the Mean Money side and highlight a bit on my forehead. And then I'm just gonna show you guys right now how everything is looking with the face mask on. So we got our blush peeking through, and as you guys can see, highlighter right at my, like, what is it called? Like my cheekbones. I wish I could tighten this a bit more. Like, I have a tiny head, so if I could tighten this, it would be a lot easier, but from just putting it on, I know I have a little bit of lipstick on here, but there is no transferring thus far, so we're doing good. As for lips, you don't want to wear no lip color. Leave it at home. Trust me, a clear lip balm, all you need. Cause you know, your girl just got trigger happy with these Fenty lipsticks, this Lip Shine lipsticks. I swatched them all for you guys, but I was so happy to use them that I put it on and I went somewhere and I forgot that I needed to put a face mask on, and with putting my face mask on and off, it transferred my lipstick on here, and then I had lipstick sitting on my nose, and nobody wants that. So just clear lip balm and you're good. Nobody's gonna be looking at your mouth. And then I'm gonna do my eyes off of camera. So I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, eyebrows, mascara, all of that stuff, and I'll show you guys the finished look. And then I'm also gonna show you guys some things with my hearing aids and the struggles of wearing my mask with my hearing aids, just so you guys know. I know some people like the little updates with the hearing aids, and I am new to my hearing aids, so this is something that I was not expecting with this whole pandemic, because I got my hearing aids in February, Valentine's Day to be exact. But yeah, wearing face masks was not a thing. And if you guys haven't noticed, I do have I was born with a little bit of a deformed ear, to put it bluntly, and so wearing a face mask is not the easiest thing for me personally, but you know, I'm trying because I really do not want to get sick or get anyone else sick, and just trying to push through this. All right, and this is the finished look. I used the cremated palette with the Anastasia Norvina collection orange liner, because I thought the cool tones with the orange liner would look really cool with the orange blush, because I feel like cool tones and warm tones really make each other pop. And now we're gonna see what it looks like with the face mask on. And I also put my hearing aids on so you guys can see the struggle. Do you guys pop your mask before you put it on or after? Because I've seen people do it both ways. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. So what I have to do is I have to make sure my hearing aids are in my ear, otherwise they're going to squeak. Actually, let me show you. So if they're all the way in my ear, they don't squeak. If they're like popped out a little bit, they squeak. I don't know why. I forget what it's called, but yeah. So I have to make sure that they're all the way in, and then I try to put the face mask like behind the hearing aid part. And then this ear is when it gets hella difficult, because I don't have a lot of space right here. As you can see, my hearing aid barely fits there. But my hearing aid does help the face mask stay on my face more. But this is the completed makeup look with the face mask on. Now, these face masks, I swear, are like humongous. Like, some people don't look like this. Like, I don't know why my face mask is so big. I haven't actually gone in and like bought an actual face mask that is not like one of these masks, so we're just rolling with this at the moment. But let me, now that I've been talking and moving my mouth, I'm gonna show you guys. Ooh, my little thingy fell off, but my makeup, I get so paranoid I'm gonna rip my hearing aids out, because that would be terrible. But yep, still no foundation on my face mask, and probably gonna keep this makeup on for the rest of the day because it is somewhat completely transfer proof. Like, let me show you the face mask and blot my face with the face mask, and still no foundation. So we're doing a-okay. So yep, this is the finished makeup look. You can still have fun. I mean, you can do anything you want with your eyes, because really your eyes are the only thing people are gonna see from now on, is just this. So if you mess up on your eyes, it's gonna be pretty noticeable, just saying. But let me know if you guys have any tips and tricks with your face mask, makeup, how you're doing with work and face mask. let me know down in the comments. But this is the end of this video. If you guys want to check out my 3 looks with the Jeffree Star cremated palette, I'll have that video right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here where you click on it and subscribe to my channel.